Actually, following what Jektema said, in my research and in the records I have, there are actually 7 major causes. The first one and the greatest culprit is concrete, especially what we are calling the black concrete mix. In all the 10 that I've grabbed this year, the culprit is concrete mix. And except for one, where 2 of them, where we have foundation failure because of design issues, but poor concrete mix is a culprit, including the Moranga one. Because I've done the test now, and I'll be able to give out the report. But for the time being, because under investigation, I may not explain that. But you are sure the one we get the highest concrete crash is around class 15. The ones out of class. And of late, the Kiambu ones, there is one which has gone to as low as 6 newtons per meter square. Very low concrete mix. So that is the greatest culprit in all this. And that's why we are asking the owners and the builders to make sure they use professional, use contractors who are able to understand what is a concrete mix before they do the construction, when they are told, when the engineer specifies class 20 or class 25 or class 30, they are able to understand what does the engineer mean in this one. That's what I've noted is the greatest problem, because most of the foodies do not understand when we talk about the concrete mix. And they are there concreting, but they don't achieve the grade. Yes, that's the greatest culprit. The second one is workmanship, as my brother said, engineer and construction methodology, where the human error is there, depending on how people are doing it. For example, the Nyamira collapse, it was a kind of the format which was there, and the way the methodology of construction was going on, and many others. We have poor construction materials that people are using. I've noted even most of our engineers do not carry out material tests to counter check whether the sand you are using from Mahio, the sand you are using from other places, whether it has chemical compositions or is it the right material, or what kind of mix are you supposed to do using that kind of sand which you are doing. And even when you get the cement from the manufacturer, do you check the kind of specifications I've given, and do you randomly test to be able to see that even as you specify and look at your mix, that these materials are the right one to use. The fourth one is what we are calling inadequate designs. And this is now where the engineers have an issue. And when I'm going training, I'm telling the engineers, there is no harm of getting another person to counter check your work. Because yes, we are using the computer technology, which is quite good. We are using the software that we have. But if you make an error in terms of loading, and then subject it just to the software, it will give you results, but the results may not work for you. And I've seen some of the buildings coming down because of the span, the design that have been done. Looking at the beam spans and the columns, look at the one in Kino, look at the one in Dika Green, look at the one in Ruiro. Look at the spans that are there. The engineer are not able to counter check. And if you miss one loading, you will have what you call inadequate designs, and the columns are the culprits that fail in all that. And the other one was about the owners also changing the use of the building. You ask the engineer to design, mention it, and in the process of designing the mention it, then all of a sudden you change and decide I'm going to do it as a store, and that becomes a big problem when you're doing it as a store. And that can be a big issue that we need to be checked, because it is affecting some of the buildings. And we have about 5 that are collapsed because of change of structure. Kamukonchi is one. We have another one in Nakuru, another place that have just come down because of that kind of an issue. So we need to check all that and see what we can do. Also, our engineers, they are looking supervision. They are unable to supervise their works, and so it becomes a big problem. Also, you find you have so many projects with yourself, you have no time to go and guide, and that's one of the causes we have noted. Lack of supervision, lack of direction, or the foodies who are doing that. So they do it their own way, which is not right. So we need to look at all that, even as we had the other, what my brother was saying, the other natural causes that come about. But those are few. What is critical is a human error. When you don't follow the procedures, for the specifications as they have been given. Thank you, Ijenaman.